Gervonta Tank Davis was on one yesterday, man, and I'm probably gonna do a couple videos on him, man, today. But Vince wanted me, the body snatcher wanted me to talk about how big Gervonta Tank Davis looked at the fight the other night. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. And Tank face was like a whole Thanksgiving butterball turkey, bro. So, like he been abusing himself in between camps. I know him and AB been traveling together at different fights. I know he just had a daughter, I believe. Congratulations to him. And maybe some pregnancy weight falling off on him as well. Him enjoying life. But, as he get older, Tank is going to have to keep himself in shape in between fights. That's just the fact of the matter. Tank is supposed to fight in October next, and that's probably going to get pushed back. But, when Tank do train, he do train hard, but, that's taken away from your camp, fam. Having to cut the weight and then, having to find a strategy out. If you come in camp, 10 or 15 or even 20 pounds below or over your actual fighting weight, that's cool. You can shed that off quick. And then, you can work on strategy, work on honing your skills. But when you got to focus on, cutting weight, and then worry about your strategy, that ain't a good thing. That's taken away from your overall quality of your training camp. But, just abusing yourself. When you're young, you can get away with that. You definitely can, But, as he get older into his mid-20s and into his late 20s, into his 30s, that's not going to be the case. Tank need to stay at 130 as long as possible because I'll tell you that because I don't think he can move too far above 135. Maybe 140. I think that's a stretch as well too. But he need to make 130 as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of money that's going to come in 130. And that's why I didn't understand why Lomachenko left. Because you're going to have Gary Russell, Santa Cruz, Frampton. All those dudes are going to eventually move up to 130. And if y'all holding the belts, they're going to have to come see y'all. And, it's having a good money fighting. Mara's a good fight. He probably can get Santa Cruz, might feel brave enough to get in there. Gary Russell said he wanted already. Frampton moving up. That's a lot of money right there. Ain't no money at 35 right now. Other than Lomachenko, and he not no big draw. And Tank can legitimately build his fan base on the East Coast by fighting those guys and bringing those guys east. Or if you got to fight some of the Mexicans on the West, do it that way. But being in shape is real key, and he got mad at Mayweather for wanting to coach him and train him. And Mayweather invested a lot of money in him, for him to want to coach you and train you. And yes, it's wrong for him to send your coaches back. He should have worked in cohesion with your coaches, helped them draw a game plan up. And like I say, Crawford got 3 coaches. It couldn't hurt, and for whatever reason, Tank don't want to fuck with Mayweather. He don't want to train in Vegas. He don't want to train at all. Tank want to do what's best for him. But when you realize how much money Mayweather probably invested in him, Mayweather want to make sure he get return on his money, and that's a fact. But at this point, the situation is so toxic. It's like, man, Tank has took this fame and took this money and let it go to his head. Mayweather Promotions did brilliant with him, matching him up right, getting him to this point, not forcing the envelope on him. But, at the end of the day, if you ain't going to take care of your body, you ain't going to do things that need to be done and train hard, eventually it's going to catch up to you. Eventually, you're going to try to kick it into, you're going to have to kick it into third gear and get the third and fourth and fifth win, in a fight. And you ain't going to be able to go there because you've been abusing your body. You've been drinking. You've been eating. And all that come back full circle. As you get older, all that's going to come back. That little boost of energy you used to get in the 8th or the 7th round, that shit ain't going to be coming back no more. You know what? He just was too fat this weekend. He weighed more than Earl. Only guy that was legitimately bigger than him at the fights was Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? And to just show you that he not dedicated to his craft, and he gonna look back on his career and be mad as hell. He should just take that from AB. It's one of the reasons AB don't got his faculties no more, because he used to abuse his body in between fights. But you can't tell these young niggas nothing, man. They think they know everything. And a dude that's 50 and 0, that generated $1 billion is trying to help you. You don't want to listen to him. I mean, just ignorant, man. But y'all know what it is, man. It's TBC and more. Check us out on social media. All those links in the description. I'm going to do one more Tank video today as well, if I ain't already dropped it. But if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Also, you can wait till we go live and check us out in the super chat. But I definitely appreciate all the brothers and sisters supporting what we're doing over here, TBC and more. We on the move and we got the groove. We gone.